Tonight,
Whoa!
after a race around the world, spanning 10 countries and covering over 90,000 kilometres, it's down to the final 3.
Go New Zealand!
Australia!
It was an historic nation versus nation battle,
Yeah, run slow!
as 10 teams shared a life-changing adventure
I just fed a lion.
on a race for national pride and $250,000. They overcame the odds, fought their own demons
My God!
and each other.
Far out!
Jared!
Sorry to tell you, but you've been eliminated from the race.
The Aussies struggled at the start, but one by one, the Kiwis fell. Now, it's an all-Australian final.
Yes!
Nurses Daniel and Ryan have charmed their way through. But their sense of direction let them down.
I'm in the complete wrong place. There goes the lead.
Will they prove that nice guys can finish first?
When it gets down to it, the competitive streak comes out in both of us. But we don't change, we don't become backstabbing people.
Direct me, puppy.
For dating bodybuilders Sally and Tyson, size didn't matter.
Oh my goodness!
It was the strength of their love that carried them through.
I would stay with you forever.
But will love be enough to win?
The experiences and the challenges are what we are here for primarily, but now that we are in leg 10, things are a bit different.
Oh, it's a bloody life jacket.
Newlyweds Ashley and Jared struggled with the language barrier
Do you know where you're going or not?
and put their relationship to the test.
I hate it that I don't get a say in anything.
Oh, wow. Women.
Will they overcome the pressure and finish first?
There's no alliances now, and it should be dog eat dog. We know we can win, and we're confident we can win. Damn it!
In a race of a lifetime,
You know, a carrot of $250,000 dangled in front of us. We're here to win, and win at whatever cost.
only one team can claim victory.
Now we're engaged, we've got our future to work on. We have big things to come.
And $250,000.
$250,000, that's a lot of years' work, and that's a lot of hard labour. Get in front of them!
Who will win?
Let's do this.
The amazing race, Australia versus New Zealand. Argentina is the largest Spanish-speaking nation, and its huge landmass sees extremes of both temperature and landscape. It's from the banks of the iron-rich Parana Delta River in Argentina that teams embark on the final leg of our race around the world. Ashley and Jared were the first to arrive. Team number 1. So they're departing first at 3:04 p.m.
Fly to Hollywood, California.
Teams will now fly to Los Angeles, California. Situated in the heart of Los Angeles, Hollywood is the home of the entertainment industry. On arrival at LAX, teams must search the car park for their marked cars.
We thought we were heading back to Australia, and now we're going to Hollywood, so can we go to the airport?
We were stoked that we were finally going to be going to a country that could speak English as a first language. It had a few minor issues.
Every country we go to, I can't understand them, they can't understand us. We are in a race with another team.
Underlay.
Fast. Is that fast?
Yeah.
Underlay. So to go somewhere where our currency pretty much English speaking. Yeah, we should do all right. Fastest way, underlay way.
Fly to Hollywood.
Let's go.
We were happy to see that we're going to LA because we just wanted the race to keep going on and on and on. So I don't really want to hit home ground yet.
We're back in our winning racewear outfit, so hoping it brings us more luck and we can get the 250.
Fly to Hollywood, California. 1 in 3 chance of $250,000. It's pretty damn good.
Best odds I've ever had.
Yeah. Do you have a phone? Thank you. Just to look up our flight.
We still want to race in the same ethos that we started out with, but we're still going to have to just change how we share and how we work with people. At the moment, I think the best we can get in is 8:18.
Winning in leg 9's good. We're winning in leg 10. That's what we want. It's a pride thing. We want to win the Amazing Race. I'd pretty much do anything to win.
I think Sally and Tyson think they're the strongest team.
Yeah, Sally thinks she's the strongest team.
We've got to step things up a lot.
We are very focused on winning this race. I think the main thing that we're going to have to change about the way we race is that we don't help other people. Repeat after me, Tyson. We don't help other people. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Gracias. Adios.
Lo and behold, there's no quicker fights.
So we just use the time to do a bit of research. I need something that you feel confident actually directing me.
I'm thinking we're doing another self-drive, so we need to make sure we know where we're going.
LA is an absolute shit fight to drive in, man.
With only one flight available, all teams are now on a flight from Buenos Aires to Los Angeles, due to arrive the following day at midday.
Once we got to LA, we had to find the marked cars.
What car have we got?
Just here.
What? Hell yeah. Go.
And rent.
Make your way to Hollywood Boulevard.
Have your photo taken.
With 3 lookalike characters.
Hollywood Boulevard's Walk of Fame is populated by dozens of movie lookalikes. Using a Polaroid camera, teams must have their photos taken with 3 film characters who were portrayed by famous Australian-born actors. Only when their pictures have been approved at Ray's Photo Lab will they receive their next clue.
Let's go.
Mr. Muscle likes his muscle cars.
How do you pop the boot, pal? First problem, I couldn't open the boot. How'd you pop the boot?
Can't help you, Ty. Sorry, mate. Last leg.
So we just chucked the bags in the back.
Hollywood Boulevard, bro.
No one's pointing out anything anymore because they don't want to let secrets out.
So at this point, we're pulling out in last place.
Harbour Freeway.
In a bit of traffic, so is there any back ways?
I don't think we're going back ways, you goose.
Should I get my left lane then, bro?
It's cool. Came out of the airport and the plan of sticking with the pack fell apart when we went straight ahead and everyone else peeled off.
Imperial Highway, dude. What are you thinking?
That's Ash and Jared, I think.
So they're going the same way as us.
Every now and then, it's good to just get in front of Jared just because we know how he gets when there's a team that's in front and he doesn't handle it very well.
Who do they think they are?
We do try and play on it a little bit.
Tyson was in the express lane and maybe we are allowed, but if he's doing it, I'm doing it. I'm not sitting in bloody traffic for God knows how long.
Hey, bro, which way to Hollywood, man?
Oh, you're going the wrong way. It's all the way that way.
That way?
Yeah.
Crap.
Take La Brea all the way down. You're going to be in Hollywood.
Okay. Ryan's my navigator, as he has been for the last few self-drives, which have gone wrong most of the time.
You want to turn right.
Right?
Right.
Whoa. No, bro. That's going back where we just were.
Yeah, but that's what he said. We've got to go back the other way. I didn't even know where we were. Our map didn't have the smaller streets, and that's all I could see.
We just did like a circle. Are you okay, Ryan?
I am completely turned around.
All right, man.
So we've got the stars on the path, so we're getting close.
Oh, Hooters.
We had to go to Hollywood Boulevard
Come on, tourists, hurry up.
and find 3 characters that were played by Australian actors.
Let's get the camera.
Camera.
Cool.
Is that all you need?
There's only 2 cars, so...
The boys are missing.
Australian actors!
Spider-Man? No.
Hulk.
Who's that?
Are you the Hulk?
Yes!
Can we get a photo with you?
Give the man some money.
We had to take a photo with him. We had to give them a tip first.
That's the
Hulk's not Australian.
Yeah.
Who's the Hulk?
Hulk.
the Hulk?
Eric Banner.
I think it was Wolverine.
No, that's
There you go,
Hugh
champ.
Jackman.
All right, thanks, Hulk.
Thank you.
You sure the bloody Hulk is, Ash?
Yeah, it's Eric Banner.
We've been called Team Hulk here and there during the race, so it's kind of funny that we got to take a photo with him. And you were looking better than Hulk. Mr. Hugh Jackman!
How you doing, baby?
And we see Wolverine, and we know Wolverine's definitely Australian.
The guy was actually really similar to Hugh Jackman.
Wolverine, you're a good man. Thank you.
I thought it was really the Wolverine. Was it? They were. They were.
As your reverse parallel park. We finally get to Hollywood. Let's go. So we're on the back foot when we get up to Hollywood Boulevard. Come on, where's the Joker? Surely we'd have a Joker.
Where's the Joker?
Where is the Joker?
Thanks.
Hey! Who are you?
Thor.
I'm pretty sure Thor is Australian.
No, he's not. No, I wasn't 100%.
No,
I wasn't even 50%.
And those guys are taking photos.
Let's go.
Once we had 3, we had to take it to Ray's Photoshop.
Hey, Thor. Mate, can you tell us where Ray's photo lab is?
I don't know where that is, man.
Sure?
Yeah, don't know.
I think we need one more. I'm not sure about Thor.
Tyson was not convinced at all.
All right, Sal.
You know what? I want a photo with him anyway. He's cute.
I'll snack him in half.
Can someone take a photo for us? But we took a photo with him anyway.
Photo lab. Ray's photo lab.
We were 100% confident that all the photos that we'd had taken were actors that were Australian born. I've read enough trashy magazines to know who they are.
Thanks, Ray.
I didn't know Thor and I wouldn't have known Hulk. I only knew the Wolverine, so lucky we had Ash.
Guide yourselves to the original Pinks. When you've both eaten a famous Pink's hot dog, you'll receive an exclude. Let's go.
Pink's has been operating for 74 years and is a Hollywood icon. Once here, each team member must finish one of Pink's famous hot dogs.
First place, definitely, we know that. So let's just keep it going, eh?
There's 1-7, 1-0. We're on our way to race photography. So, I need to pee. Hold this. I decided I needed a toilet break and I wasn't going to make the Photoshop, so I had to stop. Just a quick toilet break. I always do one heat of the moment. It must be a bit of a nervous thing.
Not those dudes.
We need it with Thor. We need it with Thor.
Actually, I'll probably do a selfie.
We're confident with Thor and Hulk. We're confident with Hulk, but we need to get that third one.
Hello.
Can we get a photo?
And then we saw Olivia Newton-John from Greece.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
They're 3 Aussies. Let's go.
Okay, so we're looking for Rays. Hi. Ray.
Thor, the Hulk, and Wolverine. He had to then confirm for us that the 3 pictures were of Australian celebrity lookalikes. Thank you. We don't know when the race is going to end, so we need to be at the front as much as possible. When you've both eaten a famous Pink's hot dog, you will receive your next clue.
Awesome.
You love
All right,
hot dogs.
let's go. We wanted to ask some of the people that are working at Rays for directions for Pinks.
So then you're going to go up to Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, get our
Make a
car.
left.
The boys weren't going to be far behind us. 20.
There you go. And I'll take the shortcut.
And then tell the other team the next team that comes the long way.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, how you doing?
You want to go around the corner?
At this stage, we were willing to do anything we could to try and get us to get 5 minutes or 10 minutes on another team. So we've got to make sure that they don't catch us and follow us there.
Okay, we're going to go
A
with...
beautiful lady from Greece. Thor.
Probably the bigger one with the Hulk, man. We present our photos.
It's incorrect.
No way, they're all Australian.
Everyone knows that those guys are Australian.
Jeez, what do we do?
Thor is definitely right.
Thor's definitely right.
See, English maybe?
You just get that tunnel vision. All you see is what you want to see, and that's when it starts to fall apart.
Shit. We're on the Hollywood Boulevard, where we had to find some Australian-born characters and get some photos with them.
We present our photos
To Ray.
and he, no, not right. So frustrating, so frustrating. The 6 blocks we've just run down to get to this photo booth, we're going to have to run back, get more photos, and then run back down it again.
Grease Lightning was played by Sandy. He's played by an Australian.
This time, thinking smarter, not harder.
Do you mind Googling something for me on the internet?
Oh, yeah, what's that? Hang on.
We used someone's mobile phone.
I think he's Australian, right? Olivia Newton-John was actually born in the UK. That must have been the missing link.
Hey, Crocodile Dundee!
My friend.
The first team to arrive at Pink's.
Oh, Pinks. I bloody hope they don't put mustard on it.
I'm definitely a bit of a simple Simon when it comes to eating. I like my stock standard 3 veg and meat, or something pretty simple.
Here we go. We've got our famous mustard, onions, chili cheese dog.
Yum.
Let's go. We'll go eat outside.
Yeah,
this
thank
way.
you.
When the ladies brought out these hot dogs, my taste buds were squirmy sauces and smells.
You both must eat.
Do I have to eat all that?
All that.
What was if I don't like something on there?
He hasn't got a very experienced palate.
You give me rash. Give me a rash.
Sit down and eat, you girl.
But
It was a bloody nightmare.
I hate like sort of very sort of cheesy, mustardy sort of things.
It's yum. Amazing. It's got so much flavour.
There's a marker
Are we
there.
meant to, yeah, is that where we park?
We get to Pink's and we see Jared and Ashley there. How's the hot dog?
Shit house. That really good.
It was really struggling. It's just a hot dog. Sally, I'm a pescatarian, so I don't actually eat them.
Hey, these are small.
Jared's looked over and has straight away gone, oh, look, their hot dogs are way smaller than ours. I think they just looked a lot smaller because of my size.
250 grand to eat a hot dog, and you're struggling. Oh, Jared.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, we're back, man. Finn, we love you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, Ray. Cheers, mate.
Very much.
Drive yourself to the original Pinks. We finally get the go-ahead.
We understood at that moment that we were last, and that was really sobering.
You must both eat the hot dogs provided.
Okay.
Sally smashed hers down quicker than I could eat mine. Hey. And Jared was only about halfway through his.
Hey, that was so good. How did they do that?
Jared, please.
Okay.
Please try
So fast.
Flight to Melbourne, Australia.
Teams must fly to Melbourne, Australia's sporting and cultural capital. Once here, teams must make their way to Moorabbin Airport.
Yes. Thank you very much, ladies.
Even Sally, who's a vegetarian, finished it. Just please hurry, though. Because you realise as the boys get here, they'll just go bang, 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 bang.
Jared and I had built such a strong lead, and we're not far away from $250,000. Have a crack, Jared.
It's just a hot dog with some sauce.
Oh, shut up.
Hurry up then, and I won't be talking. Oh, my.
We get to Pinks.
Oh, they're here now.
We see Jared and Ash who are still going.
Look at that, it's tiny.
Please, just keep going. Stop worrying about everything else.
Shut up. All right?
Please.
Shut up.
This is eating a hot dog, for hell's sake.
Jared was having a hard time with his hot dog. I mean, what a pussy.
This is amazing.
We're not fussy eaters, that's for sure. We're not fussy eaters like some.
You know, my eating was my worst thing to do.
It's like 2 more mouthfuls and then you're done.
Finished. Boom. Let's go.
$250,000.
I wonder how they got that down so
All right, who cares?
Flight to Melbourne, Australia.
We're finished. Let's go.
It's probably one of the worst things I've eaten in my life, to be 100% truthful.
Oh.
Lovely hot dog.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Best I've had. Where are we finishing?
Fly to Melbourne. Fly to Melbourne, Australia, once there. Travel by taxi to Moorabbin Airport and search for next
Let's go.
We're from Melbourne. Super excited, not only just to get back to Australia on home turf, but to maybe have some sort of advantage over the other teams.
Oh, shit, I'm in the wrong road.
Shit, Jared. Why are you driving on the wrong side?
Idiot. Get a life, dickhead. I've got to be excited about Melbourne. Wrong side of the road. Now I'm going to pick on it. What the hell I'm doing?
Okay.
Even though we got to the airport first, all the teams have caught up with each other now and we're all dreading this long flight.
Virgin Australia, paging guests, Daniel, Ryan, Ash.
And then we hear our names get paged.
We'd like you to enjoy our business class service this evening.
I mean, that's just a dream come true. That's if you're going to get business class on any flight, it's going to be on this leg.
Wow!
Got a window seat?
We're right next to the bar. That's dangerous.
Serious? I've never even been close to business class before.
In style.
All teams are now on a flight from LA via Sydney to Melbourne, due to arrive the following day at 12:20 p.m.
Oh, wait a second, what is this? So we're just about asleep and suddenly
I have a surprise for you.
we've got clues in front of us again.
Oh, thank you. Name as many destinations as possible on the Virgin Australia flight map provided.
The winners get to relive the Hollywood experience, compliments of Virgin Australia with 2 return business class tickets to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Whoa, okay. There's 22 destinations on this map.
Which we had to write down as many of the destinations that Virgin flies to.
The first team to hand in their completed form with the most correct answers would win a prize.
Number one, quick.
We were like, yeah, we've got this.
So we start off and going, all right, we're going to win, so we can at least get a trip for the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Adelaide.
That is Alice Springs, 15. We got a few like Wellington and Perth. Auckland is going to be 9.
That's Melbourne. It's not. 11 is Melbourne. Papua New Guinea.
There's a few outlying islands we weren't so sure about. We were sort of just guessing at them.
That is so not Melbourne. Melbourne's on this coast. I was a bit confused. I didn't really know where Melbourne was.
11 is Melbourne. A lot of flights.
No, that's not Melbourne.
Done. The speed we did it at, I think we should have got extra points because that was pretty damn quick.
I think we did pretty good. I'm a bit worried about a couple of the Pacific Island countries.
We were confident with some of them, but we definitely weren't confident with all of them.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
2 minutes of notes and all of a sudden we've won this epic prize. That was awesome.
How are we going to split this one? Good work.
Well done, boys.
We knew we could beat them when we arrived in Melbourne.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Jared, it's a cab line.
Let's go down here.
Yeah, sweet. Moorabbin Heights Airport.
We had to head to Moorabbin Airport. We knew already where Moorabbin Airport was.
This race, it's the most important thing ever, and we need to beat them today.
We want to make sure that we're roughly in the same place as them, though, because they will know where we're going.
It is the final day, the final leg, and mate, we are. It's go, go, go. We're on a high, we're pumped.
It's bittersweet right now because we have seen so much, we have done so much, and to think that it's coming to an end, I
We don't
want
want
to
it to
keep
finish.
racing for the rest of my life.
Memories with us forever.
Definitely.
All right, love you lots.
Love you.
We were going to go for another 10 legs because there's just been so many highlights and have to sit down and try and relive it all to work out which was my favourite. But at the moment, I'm just on a high from everything.
Yeah. For me, getting engaged is a massive thing.
It's pretty special.
Obviously, it isn't for you. You didn't even say that, so it's quite funny.
I can't see the boys, whether they've gone a different route or they're a little bit back. I'm not 100% sure, but we've definitely got Sally and Tyson somewhere close to us.
They are taking the Nepean Highway and we're gonna take it the Monash Freeway.
Raj said there's two ways of going there. You can go the freeway or we can go this, more direct route.
Look, we don't have a very good history of taking risks in this area. We don't know Melbourne at all. I'm confident that Jared and Ash know their city.
You know where the boys are? Nah.
Hey, the boys are going sightseeing again.
We hope they've gone sightseeing.
They're down at St Kilda on the beach.
Their track record in cars, taxis, driving is pretty ordinary, so we thought, the boys have done it again. To be true, we've had a reasonable run. It's been reasonable. We've had a damn good cabbage driver.
He loves being in the front, Jared. I think they think they're in first place, and every time he turns around, he's got a smile from ear to ear.
Any minute, any second is an advantage in this game at the moment, so...
You don't want to make a bad decision when you're in a race for $250,000 and you've got two people ahead of you.
What are you going to do? We've only got one option, and that's to listen to our local cabbie, so... As long as we don't hit traffic, huh?
If this is going to fail, it's going to fail really badly for us.
Yeah. We don't know Melbourne at all. Yeah. I'm confident that Jared and Ash know their city. We're heading for the helicopter micro flight. So Ryan and I are just hoping that the detour away from the other teams has helped us and hopefully beat some of the traffic that they're going to come up against. Yeah. And
just get that little
bit
to
the helicopters a little earlier, even if it's a 2-minute advantage.
Is that micro flight, micro light? Good. Yes.
We might get there first.
Raj, you're the man.
Raj, man.
Thanks so much, bro.
No problem, man.
Complete champion.
Raj.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Travel by helicopter to the Otway Ranges.
The Otway Ranges in southern Victoria are famed for their spectacular waterfalls and dense forestry. Teams must search this 600-metre treetop canopy walkway for their next clue.
Helicopter! Oh, their boys are here. Yeah, go quick, in. How did they get here so bloody quick?
Don't worry.
We're in second place and we were pretty surprised because when the boys had no idea where they were going. Travel by helicopter to the Otway Ranges.
Thank you. We got in the first helicopter.
So much for the local knowledge. It didn't pan out for them this time.
Hi. A search a treetop walk for your next clue.
Awesome. Let's go, Sal.
He was a bit peeved we got here before him because he totally was loving the hometown advantage.
Oh, yeah.
So the cabbie told them to go to Monash, so it was all bloody potluck, but good on them, they got here.
They got here literally a minute before us, so we're not worried.
Point Cook traffic, helicopter, November, X-ray.
This is like the calm before the storm. Very shortly, someone's going to be $250,000 richer.
Yep.
Okay, so out the left-hand side, guys, we'll enter into a left-hand orbit.
Search the treetop walk for your next clue.
Treetop walk.
See if you can find the clues. Is it in that tower?
We're just watching Ryan and Dan, they're in front of us. We want to sort of see when they land, which direction they run in.
Got to make up this time that they'll get ahead of us.
Give it all we have.
Yeah.
Wow. We are in a race and we're going for $250,000. But I suppose when you got to pee, you got to pee.
We had to find a clue somewhere on the walkway where we had to walk. Literally, we couldn't run.
Yeah, it's really hard because you're in fifth gear and all of a sudden you've got to back it right down to first gear and sort of go at a snail's pace. I say we go up the top.
I reckon we go check up here first.
Down here.
It's over there. Let's go.
You obviously got one.
Return to your helicopter and travel to the Great Ocean Road in the vicinity of the 12 Apostles.
Teams must make their way by helicopter here to Victoria's epic 12 Apostles and its treacherous stretch of coast that holds the remains of many a shipwreck. Once here, teams must scour the rugged coastline by air, land and sea to find 3 pieces of a puzzle. In air, teams must search the area around Port Campbell for a clue. Once they believe they've sighted the clue, they must return to land and give the correct word to the fishermen on the jetty, who will hand them the first piece of the puzzle.
From the air, search the area around the Port Campbell for your next clue.
They weren't too far in front of us.
No.
Good more catching.
Red and yellow.
Please just don't run.
Ash, we're not running. Stop just for once and enjoy it. Stop being a whiner. Just go with it. Let's go. From the air, search the area around Port Campbell for your next clue. Hey, everybody, listen up. If another team comes, can you please send them up to the top there? It's all part of the game, isn't it? Please send them up to the top.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks, guys. Good on you.
We're going to go before then, man. Yeah, definitely.
We can see Jared and Ash right behind us.
This is our time to catch the boys, because big prize.
The advantage we thought we had was still just a marginal advantage.
Exactly.
Let's go, quick. There the boys are.
This is beautiful.
Did the others go this tower, do you know?
You see something up there?
They went up there.
Tyson, quickly. Keep up.
I was told specifically that way. Come on, nearly there.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
The clock's ticking and we're well and truly behind 2 teams.
It's not here. Oh, don't tell me. It's not here.
You know which way? Down there?
Yeah.
So I'm sure someone had told him to try and get us to go up those stairs. Yeah, straight past. All right, let's go.
Search the area around Port Campbell for your next clue.
Let's go, Sal. Good work.
Let's do it. Okay.
Port Campbell training.
So we had to look for a clue from the air. We
Somewhere
had our
along.
binoculars.
We caught up a bit of distance on the Brian and Dan. There's the 12 apostles. Pretty sweet in a helicopter, eh?
Yeah. Jared's never really used binoculars before. We were just sort of having a few teething problems with that.
Jared? I can't even get these bloody things to work.
Yeah, let me have another look.
What's that out there in the water? So it looks like we've got a buoy.
So we started thinking, is it a boat? Is it a symbol? Is it a word? Is it, is it something with the race colours?
What's that down there? That orange thing? No, it's orange.
We didn't even know what we were looking for, so we were pointing out random things.
Life vests? Yeah.
You just can't get focused on them. It's just like a big shade that comes across. Every which I go in and out, it's just black.
Just hold it carefully and not right on your eyes. Is it focused now?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
This is beautiful.
This is Port Campbell.
Okay. We're thinking that the clue will be accompanied by red and yellow marker, but we're not sure. I'm hoping that when we see it, we'll know.
A bit random. What about those things, dude? What's that down there? There, down there. In that little vicinity there. Ah.
I actually spotted something on the ground.
What is it? Can't get a focus on it. All right, let's bring it around again. So we at least know where it is. Well spotted, man.
And we just missed it that time, so we had to do another lap.
All right, so we have spotted what we think is the clue, but we just need to get a sight on it, Pete.
I can't see anything at the moment. What the hell is the clue?
It looks like a clue over there. Quick.
Where?
Over there.
Over where, Ash?
So over near that double-story, like grey-looking thing, it looked like a giant clue.
There was a sign.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite. Thought I saw something. Make out what it said.
We'll go around again, guys, and we'll go a little bit lower.
Lock. L-O-C-H. L-O-C-H. Lock. Let's do it. Thanks, Pete.
Once we'd found the word, we instructed the helicopter to land, and then we had to go find the fisherman.
The fisherman's got to verify it, dude.
Damn, the boys are down. I can't see a thing in here. I can't even use the binoculars.
Yeah, well, that's next to useless. It looks like it's up to me then, isn't it?
All right, the boys are running down now.
Tyson, don't worry about the other helicopters. Please keep searching. Yep, I can see you. Red and yellow marker.
Yeah,
what does it say?
L-O-C-H.
Okay, lock.
All right, we'll go down and land.
Please just keep looking.
Ash, I'm bloody trying. I can't see out of the binoculars, all right?
I couldn't get the binoculars to work.
Gotta be something down there to see. What is there? 250 on the line. I'm looking for a clue. There's just nothing to see. I don't know what we're meant to be looking for. Oh, the second team have gone down. Quick.
Awesome.
Fisherman on the jetty. Let's do it. Hey, my friend.
Lock.
Awesome.
You now have one of 3 parts to your next clue. Travel on foot to Port Campbell Beach and to gather the remaining 2. One is on land, the other at sea.
Inland, teams must search a sandcastle on Port Campbell Beach for a hidden item to form the second part of the puzzle. And then in sea, teams must paddleboard to a marked buoy and retrieve the final part of the puzzle.
You must show all through 3 clues to the lifeguard to receive your next clue. Cool.
Something down there.
Where the evergreen
something in the middle with flags. I don't know what it is though. It's like a boat with flags or something.
When you can see the clue, but you can't make out what it was.
Down by the beach down there.
And you only get that little time to read it before the chopper does the next circle.
You don't know that that's for sure. I'd be still looking in the binoculars if I was you. We need to get this on the next go or we're going to be stuffed.
Far out. I just can't make out what it is. Lock or...
We're circling Port Campbell looking for our clue.
Just down here, it says L-O-C-H, I think.
Where?
Down on the beach. Look where the sand is. That little island thing.
I found it so frustrating looking for this clue. We kept going around in circles, and the more time we went around, the more frustrated you got.
I can't read the binoculars, they're so blurry.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? Do you want to land or do you want to have a go? Jared!
Sorry, I can't
Yeah,
read
but I
it.
can't help you with the
I
binoculars.
know, that's the clue, but I can't read it because it's that blurry.
Okay. The land part was finding a clue in some sandcastles.
Be systematic.
How do you want me to do this?
It was a really lovely sculpted castle, but I don't think we really fully appreciate it because we just wanted to get in and tear the thing apart.
Just keep an eye on how wide the castle is as well.
While we were in the air, we overtook Jared and Ashley.
And we're in hot pursuit of Daniel and Ryan.
Hi! L-O-C-H. Search a sandcastle for a hidden clue. We now have to find 2 other parts to complete this puzzle.
All right, let's go.
The other 2 teams have landed. They've got a big headway on us.
And you're going to keep swearing? Where are you wanting me to look?
See where the sand is over there.
Quietly, I can't.
Look where the sand is. Can you please look where the sand is over there? Can you make out what the word says?
L-O-C-H.
L-O-C-H. Can you land, please?
Roger. I think with your hands is best because then you'll feel something.
We had no idea what we were really digging for.
Or it could be just below the surface.
We don't know how small it is either.
We wanted to actually systematically go through the castle using our hands so we could actually feel if there was any changes.
Bro.
Hey, yes!
Okay. The boys are way down there. They're on the beach. Their tops are off. My eyes.
Please stop swearing.
Sorry for the language.
That's not going to help you by swearing, is it?
They're 20 minutes in front of us now, all because I can't make out a word because my eye,
No, it's because you can't use binoculars. There's nothing wrong with your eyes.
The C part was finding a clue in a buoy, which was quite far out into the ocean.
Come on, bro.
I do a little bit of surfing, but having a person on the back...
Oh, I was weighing him down.
Swap position. Guys, let's say I just got to the beach. Keep going, dude. Don't worry about that. Okay, stay there.
The boys were out in the water, so I decided I'd just jump at it and tackle it.
Smack it.
I thought he tripped. It was so sudden.
An object sort of shoots out from the middle of the castle, and it's something shiny, and it's a little clock.
By the time we got to the buoy, we were already buggered.
Yeah, it was really tough.
Yeah.
There was a piece of driftwood which had the word gorge on it.
Bro, don't give up.
Yeah. All right.
Which way?
We're going straight down here. We had to find a fisherman who would hand us our next clue.
Where is he? Where's the fisherman?
Who's the fisherman?
What's the clue?
Thank you very much. You must show all 3 clue parts to the lifeguard to receive your next clue.
They want you to eat your heart out. We got the puncher.
Sally's actually a very strong swimmer, but I'm actually a very poor swimmer. So I knew this was going to be tough.
1, 2. 1, 2. Do you want to count?
Nah. Let's go, Ash. Hold that. I didn't even think. I just ripped all the sand straight off.
It's not going to necessarily be a clue.
Puppy, we can do this. This is it. It's gorge.
Look. Gorge.
Your clue parts
Spell out your next location.
Lockhart Gorge is named after the famous 1878 shipwreck of the Lockhart. Teams will find their next clue on the majestic cliffs overlooking the gorge.
Head there by taxi. Search for your next clue.
We're nearly home, puppy.
Oh, come on, where are you? Go and see how deep the other one is.
It was like a manic scramble to try and find this clue.
You go and see how deep theirs is, Ash, please.
They're not going to all be the same.
Hold on, Ash.
Jared, you shouldn't have knocked the top off it. Now it could be anywhere.
The other team only sort of destroyed the top third, and the thing was flat.
It could be anywhere. What?
1, 2, 3. Your clue parts spell out your next location.
Lockhart Gorge.
Lockhart Gorge.
Go, guys!
Taxi!
We know Tyson and Sal are just behind us, so we're getting a little nervous. We've got a team on our tail. They're about a minute away.
Lockhart Gorge, please.
Oh, it's got to be here somewhere.
You shouldn't have squashed it. Which way did you knock it when you knocked the top off? I just don't know why we didn't go a bit more strategic.
Shut up.
Jared.
God's sake.
Jared.
Just get on with it,
I've got to think
please.
about where we've scratched out. It's probably somewhere that we've already scratched out.
Once Jared and I get flustered, it never ends pretty.
Where is it?
We knocked the top off. It could be anywhere.
Oh, come on.
We've really stuffed this one up.
Yeah, well, that's life, isn't it? Well, stop complaining and just start doing, please.
Push it all back in.
Not pushing it all back in. Oh, you're filling the hole back, Ash.
But, Jared, the thing would have been in the absolute tip.
Come on, where are you?
Oh, man, this could just be anywhere.
Why does it have to be when we're bloody last?
We had to find a hidden treasure inside a sandcastle.
How come the others got it so quick?
Here, got it.
What is it?
Quick, it's just a friggin' timer. Where are they?
Tyson and Sal would be just behind us.
We knew that they were hot on our heels, and we knew that we just had to leg it.
Hopefully we can catch the boys. Just keep pushing, and all of a sudden, other teams have sort of taken a wrong turn, and you're up in the front. I still think we can beat the boys.
We're going in the right direction. And as always, luck is not on our side. We missed the turn. How did we miss the sign?
So we know to stop and turn around really quickly. We're worried that someone might overtake us.
Depending on how fast their taxi is.
Thank you. Bye. Roadblock. Who's got an eye for detail?
I think that's you.
Okay, all right, that's me.
On this series of the race, at every pit stop, teams met a local greeter, each wearing a distinct national costume. The team member performing this all-important last roadblock must recall the items featured by each of the greeters.
Only when they have placed the items in the correct order will they receive their final clue.
We're in first place, Tyson. We're in first place.
The boys may have got lost. We may now be in first position.
It's a greeter. Pit stop greeters. Greeters.
This roadblock was for me because I'm more visual and I tend to pay more attention to detail. Straight away, I recognised a few of them.
Welcome to Dubrovnik, Croatia.
That was in Thailand.
I haven't seen the boys yet, so
Cheers, mate.
all right.
Roadblock. Who's got an eye for detail? This is going to be memory one. You're good, man.
You've done really well with the memory.
We had an inkling that in the final leg there'd be some sort of memory challenge.
I don't know if I got it right now. Honestly.
Okay, I'll do it.
I've been waiting for a cognitive puzzle task anyway.
Waiting for my time to shine.
So, he's Sudoku King.
Okay, objects used by the greeters.
It was definitely good to get a physical challenge again. Just something where you just can power and...
Keep going, Jack.
Especially given the sense that we were already behind the 8 ball, we had to try and make up some time.
Why did we...
Ash, just bloody let it go, all right?
We've destroyed this.
So we got to the roadblock and realised that Tyson and Sal had beaten us there.
Worn or used by? Worn or used by?
And Sally's already started the roadblock, so I knew I had to dig pretty deep to get this done. Find the 9 objects worn or used by the greeters.
I reckon he must have had something like this. Oh, come on, Sal.
My man in Argentina was holding a polo stick because he was a polo player.
You could not see what was going on in the other areas. I could sense that there was another team there, but I didn't know if there was 1 or 2 teams out there. And I reckon that they're the boots.
Oh, I've got to think now. My girl was a shepherd girl. She had a hat on her head. My girl in Cambodia. My girl in Cambodia.
Ah! Oh. Oh, yes. This was Namibia.
I know the man in Namibia had a sack on his back. He had like spears or something in there.
This is going to be my guy in Africa. Namibia, that was leg 4.
Once we got the 3, we present them to the lifeguard.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Your clue part's about your next location. Head there by taxi and search your next clue. We knew we were in 3rd place, but we sprinted up the hill.
Can you please take us to the Lockhart Gorge?
The race wasn't over. We're still in it. Let's just power this out as best as we can, and stranger things have happened, Ash.
My Russian girl was at the virtual pit stop in leg 5. This is my Katut. He gave me a lovely cold drink in Thailand.
I don't know what... This is a guy who was wearing like a ski jacket with a fur-lined hoodie.
Здравствуйте. Welcome to Kostroma.
The one that I struggled the most was number 6. That's when we got engaged.
I'd just like to ask you if he's married me.
I have no idea what was going on around me. He was on the ice. And maybe he had this. Judge, please.
That was my ice fisherman in leg 6.
All right, here we go. Over here. All right, roadblock. Who's got an eye for detail? How do you feel? Who's got an eye for detail? Do you reckon you can do it? Or got me to do it?
You do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
You can do it. You good?
Oh, shit, I don't remember any of these.
Really? Yes, you do.
I instantly went, damn, why didn't I do this one?
Argentina. It's Argentina. I was pretty confident with maybe 3 or 4 that I had them straight away. The other 5 or 6, I had absolutely no idea. Pretty much I thought, this is going to be a long challenge. I remember that we had a lady in New Zealand.
Kia ora. Welcome to New Zealand. Thank you.
Pretty hot lady, so I'm thinking the high heels. Ranger. I wasn't counting on it.
I sort of feel like I should have maybe done the roadblock.
Leg 7, leg 7. Leg 7.
Hola. Welcome to Lisbon, Portugal.
My guy had a sword. He had a puffy hat.
This is a man that had a cushion on his head and he was wearing a red cloak. But I don't know what he was holding.
I'm gonna go with my sword and my Portuguese guy.
Judge? No.
My girl in Croatia had a headscarf on.
Come on, Sal. To have the chance of winning the $250,000, I know that this is all on me. Try this one again.
Then we had, it's all come down to this, $250,000 at stake. I've got to get this right. Can I get a ruling?
Judge? Judge?
Can I get a ruling? Not correct.
Come on, Sal. Every time she says no, it's just more and more difficult. Number 6 and number 7 I'm not sure about, but I'm pretty sure I'm on to number 6 now, but maybe not.
Russia, Kostroma. Then we had Sintra.
Well, this is New Zealand. I just remember a lady. And I'm guessing high heels because there's something weird about her, but...
New Zealand.
So I thought, you know what, it's that hat. I wasn't 100% on that.
All right, one quick change. Will be that. Can I get a ruling? Yes! Yes! Cheers, mate. Woo! Come on, man!
I can see the boys have gone, so it's pretty much just taking the wind out.
Come on, Jared! Hurry up!
This is it. Race on foot to the finish line at Muttonbird Island Lookout.
Teams have travelled 90,000 kilometres across 10 countries and undertaken some of the hardest challenges they've ever faced. This vantage point at the end of the Great Ocean Road is the final pit stop of the race. The first team to check in here will win $250,000.
Jesus Christ. Let's go.
I just think if someone was holding this, I would know. Judge?
Right on, Sal.
We'll see you soon. Good luck.
I thought high heels, but I'm thinking she wouldn't be standing in the middle of the countryside in high heels.
This is it. Race on foot to the finish line at Muttonbird Island Lookout. The first team to arrive will win $250,000.
Do you know where it is?
I don't know if I'm supposed to be happy or not.
Let's go, baby.
The next place is a pit stop, and it's the last one. Happy, I'm so sorry.
Muttonbird Island Lookout.
Oh, here we go.
You heard of Mutton
Island Lookout. So,
Let's go.
follow this way out. Yeah.
You never know if they're just coming around the corner, if they're hot on your heels, if they're right behind you. You just want to push it as hard as you can.
I'm bucket.
You did great, man.
First time we turn left.
Daniel and Ryan. Your team number one. Fellas, you have just won $250,000.
We won.
We won the amazing race.
I'm in shock. And we proved a lot of people wrong who said nice guys finish last.
This time round, they finished first.
You're the winners of the first ever Amazing Race Australia versus New Zealand, and you are $250,000 richer. Congratulations.
Wow. We both have great families, and I honestly think that money will go towards things in our broader lives.
Yeah, helping out the people around us.
Sally and Tyson, you guys are team number 2.
I'm so proud of everything that we have done and seen amazing things that I was able to do with the most amazing person in the world, and to get engaged at the same time. It's just like all my dreams come true.
And we've made the friends we've made along the way.
There's just so many different emotions going through you, but none of them is negative. Everything is so positive. There is absolutely no regrets when you reach that mat.
For making it into the final, Virgin Australia has bonus prizes for the team coming second and third. You guys have won 1 million Velocity frequent flyer points. Now, how you choose to spend them is up to you, but this is enough points to go around the world 3 times on Virgin Australia or any of its partner airlines. All thanks to Virgin Australia's Velocity frequent flyer program. Congratulations, guys.
It's confirmed for us that we are meant to be together, and it's really strengthened our relationship. And I really want to do this with Tyson for much, much longer than 10 legs. I want to do another 100 legs.
You're good.
I'm so happy for both of you.
That's awesome. No. At this stage, it was just a process of elimination. I got it. Right.
Good work, Jazz.
And let's go. The first team to arrive when we win 250. Let's finish in style, hey? Let's go. Let's finish them. Bloody last. We knew we were in third place, but at least we did better than the bloody Kiwis.
Ashley and Jared, you're team number 3.
We've had the absolute time of our lives. Unbelievable people we've met. We've seen every country. We've challenged each other. We've challenged others. Mate, we've had the time of our life and we're stoked. We're still together. It looks like. I hope I'm still together. But I think we've grown a bit and learned a bit and we've had a good time together and that's the main thing. These guys were unbelievable. They deserved it 100%. These guys were just about as good and we were just about as good as them, so...
It sucks that it's over. I go again.
We've seen so many different parts of the world that we probably wouldn't have had an opportunity to see. But it just makes us want to see more.
What you don't know is Virgin Australia has put up bonus prizes for the runners-up coming in 2nd and 3rd, which means that you two have won 1 million Velocity frequent flyer points.
The friendships for us, I think, is the big life changer. It was just epic. Just like the world's craziest Contiki tour ever invented. There's been highs and lows. These are memories of a lifetime and these are friendships of a lifetime. This is such a cool experience that money cannot buy.